Hello my dear friends, welcome to my channel that is Learning and Programming with Chetan. Friends, in our previous video we have discussed about how we can download and install Apache Tomcat server on our Windows machine, right? Now in this particular video we will try to understand that how we can configure Apache Tomcat server in Eclipse IDE. Okay? So without wasting much of our time, let us start our discussion and let us try to see that how we can configure Apache Tomcat in Eclipse IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment. Okay. So this is our Eclipse Luna version. Okay. And make sure that your Eclipse support Enterprise Edition. Okay. So here I have selected Java Enterprise Edition as a perspective. And now what we should do, we should add the server. So in the below tab you can see that we have servers option, and suppose this servers option is not available to you, then we can simply go to Windows, then show view, and here we have servers option, right? Great. Now here it is showing that no servers are available. We can click on this link to create the new server. Okay. So here we are getting various options to add the servers. So as we are working on Apache Tomcat, so this is my Apache and I have installed Tomcat 8 version on my system. Okay, in our previous video we have seen that how we can install Apache Tomcat. Okay, so here we have selected this Tomcat 8 version. Okay, and suppose you are doing it for the first time, so it will provide you an browse option here, so you can simply go and add that. So here suppose we are adding the 8 version, so the name it will take. Okay, then you can click on browse. Okay, and you can go to the respective folder where your Apache Tomcat is present and then click on OK. So for me it is available in this Apache and this particular folder. Okay, and from here we can also select the JRE. Okay, so I'm selecting the JRE 8, or I have installed a JDK 8 version on my machine. Okay, and we're using the Java 8 version. So here I have selected it and we can simply click finish, then click on next and finish. Okay, so now here you can see that our Apache Tomcat server is added on our Eclipse. Now for the demonstration purpose, let us quickly create one web application. Okay, so I'm going on file, new, under new we can create a dynamic web project. Okay, let me give the name to our application, maybe programming. Okay, programming with Chetan web app. Okay, great. This is fine. We can check all these configurations, then we can click on next. It will create one source folder and there will be a web content folder. Under web content I want to create a web.xml file. Okay, and we can simply click on finish. Fine. So here you can see that our web application is created for us. Okay, I hope that till this point it is clear to you. Now let me go to this web content. Under web.inf we have web.xml file, right? So these are the welcome files, right? So let us do one thing. Let us quickly create one index.html file. Okay, so under this web content folder, let us click on new and let us create this HTML file. Let me give the name to it as index.html. I am simply clicking next and finish. Fine. Let me give the name to our index.html file, maybe programming with Chetan. Okay, and in our body tag, let us do one thing. Let me add one h1 tag. Okay, and under h1 tag we can give some text, maybe welcome. This is for the demonstration purpose, so we can give anything. Welcome to the world of programming. Okay, great. Let me save it. Fine. Now what is the next step? We have created our index.html. Okay, now this is our Tomcat server. Currently if we go to the modules, then no application is added to this Tomcat server, right? Now let us do one thing. Let me go to the application and right click, and we will try to run this application. Now as you can see that this is not a simple Java application, but this is a web application, right? So let's try to run it on server. Okay. So here we are getting the list of servers. So this is what we have created, right? This is the server with name as localhost. So I have selected it. You can simply click on next, and here you can see that our project is added to this server. Let me click on finish. Okay, great. As soon as we have added it, you can see that now we have started our server, right? So our server is started, and here on your screen you can see that our application is up and running. It has already started. So we can also run this application on an external browser. So this is my browser. This is the URL link, that is localhost with port number 8080. This 8080 is coming from the configuration which we have defined here, that is an HTTP port 8080, right? Great. And that is the name of our web application, that is programming with Chetan, and this is the index.html file with title as programming with Chetan, and this is the text which we have provided, that is welcome to the world of programming. So my dear friends, I hope that you are able to understand that how we can configure an Apache Tomcat web server in Eclipse, and how we can create a simple web application, and how we can configure it with our Apache Tomcat server. Let me also show you various options here. So here you can see that we have a start option, then we can also restart our server, and we can also stop our server. So I have stopped this server. So here you can see that now our Apache Tomcat server has stopped. Now let me refresh it. So here it should stop our applications. So you can see that our application is stopped now and it is not launching, right? So these are the various options which is available. So you can just right click, then you can restart, or you can run it in debug mode. Okay. So I have again started our server, and our server is starting. Let me go to the console and let me show you that here it is running on 8080 port, right? And all the application which is a part of this Apache Tomcat has also started, right? And here you can see that our application is started and running properly. So my dear friends, I hope that you are able to understand that how we can configure Apache Tomcat in Eclipse. Now in our next video we will see that what are the various ways to change the default port of Tomcat server. Okay, so stay tuned with me, and if you have not subscribed the channel till now, then you can quickly hit that like and subscribe button so that you don't miss any updates of my upcoming tutorials.